Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for taking time out of your day to view this message. It's Monday, 12:18 noon, and I am asking for divine guidance from the universal source to give us messages to see where we are and what we need to do in order to move forward, to give us some sort of advice on what we may need to work on or continue with. So I will use the Lovers Oracle deck because I'm just curious to see the messages that the universe has for us. Unlike the other shuffles I usually do with this deck, today I will just shuffle the deck and cut. So I'll cut the cards to this is the image that we have. It's really beautiful. And the message: trust, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So here, I believe the guidance is when you trust something, you surrender to it. So you're surrendering to what is. You're leaving it up to divine intervention. And you knowing that you're trusting this process, you're trusting this journey, you're accepting what is, because nothing stays stagnant forever. Changes always occur. And once you accept the situation, you're going to allow for the flow of energy to transform it. So you're surrendering, you're releasing whatever angst, whatever anxiety, any issues that you may be dealing with, any worries that you have. This is asking you to just trust the process. And through trusting and surrendering, transformation happens, because the universe is not here to be against us. The universe is here to move with us. We have a tendency to try to go against what is, but what is will always continue to be what is. And we have to just trust the situation, trust this process. So I will leave this as our beginning message. And this deck of tarot cards is from the Secret of Tarot. Secret of Tarot cards. And I am going to ask these for 3 messages so that we can see where we were in terms of our energy, where we are right now, and a possibility of what is to come. Now, when you're receiving this information, be mindful of what is said, because your intuition is always the strongest for yourself. No one else's intuition can be stronger than yours for you. So If you hear something and you don't feel like it sounds kind of off, don't take it. Don't internalize it. Don't try to make that fit your situation. It's not meant to be, because remember, you are not the only person viewing this. There are many other people viewing this. So this may attract some individuals, and this may just not fit with other individuals, and that's fine. That is okay. These are just guided messages. So if out of the entire reading, what stood out to you was this one, accept what is and surrender to the situation, in the sense that you move past it, you release it. If this is the only thing that sticks with you, that's fine. You don't have to follow through and think, like, oh my goodness, my life is doomed. No, not at all. You are in control of your power. You are your little powerhouse of source of energy. Oh my. So from this deck, we have these three cards. So this came out, this, and this. This. I'm sorry. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So when we look at cups usually has to do with emotions, love, feelings. The wand is aspirations, power source, and then pentacles is usually finances or abundance coming within, right? So let's see. Queen of Wands. I said the Queen of Wands again, didn't I? I don't know why I keep saying the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Cups here, we have, this is feminine energy, and again, it's not only females looking at this, but remember, within the self, we have a duality of energy. We have feminine and masculine. So here we have this idea of you're feeling very sensitive, you're intuitive, you're very attuned to yourself and what you need. You're seeming calm, and this cup though is closed. I don't know if it's not open. Hopefully the camera could get that. Can you see at the top of it? It's closed. So that kind of symbolizes, it symbolizes your unconsciousness, your inner self, and it's kind of closed off. So again, you need to trust your intuition. I think you're getting there, but in the past, depending on what your past, it could be yesterday, it could be 5 days ago, it could be 2 years ago. This is general. So the past, you're very closed to this idea of transformation and opening up yourself. You want to, but you're maybe struggling on how to actually do this. And you're trying, you're in this healing process of opening up and trying to transform, to allow your unconscious, your higher self, your inner self to be open and more aware of you and your needs and what is going on. I kept saying the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, she is on a throne as well, and she's just a powerhouse. She's full of determination and courage, that energy. So maybe that's what you're going into, because I keep saying Queen of Wands. So here your cup is closed, and eventually you will get into that Queen of Wands energy. The Five of Wands shows conflict, war, not war, but like tension, When I say war, I don't mean like a all out big old brawl. It could be that. But here you have to calm and listen to the broader perspective instead of going just head on. Step back, take a look at things and process it. So this is where you are right now. You might be feeling tense, you might be feeling a little argumentative, a bit frustrated with something or someone, possibly. And the Six of Pentacles, well, like I said before, Pentacles is always like charitous and monetary, and in this idea, you are having good relations with the people around you. You're balanced. So you're moving from not understanding, not knowing that you want to, but you're not there yet. You're trying to open yourself to it, to being a little conflicted, to going into this Six of Pentacles energy where you understand, you're able to give back, maybe to the same people who you had conflicts with, or same situations. You're seeing it from a different perspective. And you're prosperous in that situation, and you're balanced because the scale here is balanced. It's not tipping over from on one specific side. So the Six of Pentacles, again, it's you balancing yourself off, it's you giving to others, or it could be the same people who you had or same issues that you may have had conflicts or tension with, that it has resolved and it is giving back to you, and you are in this frame of mind of gratitude, which is, oh my goodness, the most powerful frame of mind that you can be in, is to be gracious, to be in that full gratitude mode. Because once you start seeing everything as a blessing, as, you know, this happens, a blessing or even a lesson, because let's be real, not everything is going to be seen as, wow, this is great, especially if it's a rough period. So if something is a lesson or a blessing, this is where we just have to be in this mode of gratitude. And yeah, I just love that. So I have this tarot deck is the Numerology tarot deck, and it's really beautiful. And we have the different numbers here. So for this one, I'll do the shuffle, and we'll see if we could get at least 3 messages, hopefully, from the universe to help us and see what it is we need to work on, where it is. This is a bunch that fell out, so let's put that back in. One fell out, another one, and then this. Nice. Okay, so we have the number 44, we have the number 55, and number 27. So let's go with, we have, oh, nice. He was just chilling in the back. We have, so 44, 37, 27, 55. Environment, timeout, spiritual partnership, adventure. So when we say not timeout, when we say environment, we're looking at it is a time to just focus yourself on where you are in this moment, in this present state, and align yourself with, I like to say, the source, with this energy from where we came, and connect and be more attuned to the physical environment of where we are, because the physical environment, especially in nature, it is a visual therapy for meditation. It just, what is that word? Not just realigns, but it gives you that sense of, yes, this is nice, this is completion, this feels good. And it is a card to just like encourage for you to connect with nature, connect with the source, connect with the universe. Time out here. Take some time to think about what that might mean for you. What I am getting for that is that you are hustling. It's frustrating where you are right now, this Five of Wands type energy. And you have a lot of battles coming around you. Because remember, this card here represents your current feeling. It's just like, damn, what can I do to get out of it? It's a very like funky feeling. And here your time out is to, like, take some time for yourself. Like, what is going to happen will happen. What is for you? Like, all these cliches, whoever said them, they were on point. It's like the truth. So you have your environment. You connect to your environment. This time out is you connecting to yourself and spiritual partnership. For some of us, oh, I keep saying us because I mean, you're my tribe, right? For some of you, this spiritual partnership, again, you're connecting with the source. You're connecting with your higher self, your guides, your angels. You are seeing, when you have that spiritual connection, and when you have that, okay, like, I surrender, I trust what is on my path. And when you trust that, your lessons will come, or your blessings will come. So when the student is ready, the teacher is going to show up. That's deep. So this idea of, you will be taught when you are ready to be taught, when you are mentally prepared and accepting to gain that knowledge. So here you connect with yourself, you connect with the universe, and you do the connection based on being a little more, you could actually go outside, you could, I don't know, touch a tree, look at the flowers, listen, if you're close enough to a river or any type of water, look at the water flowing and see that. That's how nature is. Nature is, it just is. It, this is not even a word, but it just bees, like, nature is just there. And it is the most beautiful and organic thing ever when you look at the natural process of something, whether it's human birth, whether it's a flower, whether it's animals just hanging out together, and ants filling, like, or carrying the little leaves. Like, it is fascinating, right? So I mean, maybe I went a little too far with that one, but like, yeah, in order to get out of this, take some time and come out of this physical with people around, and try to not necessarily isolate yourself, but take time for yourself. And that's not bad. Taking time for yourself, or, the negative word is like, oh, you're isolating. We need that. We need that to recharge. And then you have adventure. Adventure, I mean, what else could that mean other than, like, you're ready to, once you're finished and you go through this self-awareness, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what is going to happen today. Like, we all have this, and this might be a little morbid, but I was speaking with my cousin, and he is right. We all have this hourglass, or this time clock over our heads that we cannot see, but there is an expiration date, and we don't know. Like, the milk is stamped with an expiration date, right? Like, March 25th, 2021. I don't know what the expiration date is for me. Some people may be very attuned and they may know and they may have an idea, but most of us, we don't. So you connect with source. You make your life here wonderful. You do what you can to live this happy life, and you live every day like just enjoying and being grateful and being in this. And I keep saying it on the in the description boxes in the channel for the videos. It's like, be in this attitude of gratitude, because when you're in that attitude of gratitude, you find love, you find abundance in every single thing, like, and things that are not meant for you, things that might be negative, you just like push that to the side. You just leave that out. You're like, get away, right? So yeah, you have like these wonderful messages. This is great. So let's get a next deck. So the next deck is this Self-Forgiveness Oracle deck. And it comes with two other decks, I believe. It's the Masculine Feminine edition, and I think it's another, this is not the one with the ego. It's another one with, I believe, with the ego. So these are really nice. And they come like, but the card, it's super smooth. It's so nice aesthetically to aesthetically, sorry, to touch, to look at, to feel. It's tactile. So we ask for guidance from Spirit to please give us some messages, see where we at, see how we could get to this journey, this adventure, see how we could form an alignment with universal energies and understand that life is about becoming aware of your self-power and knowing that you are that force. You are that force to be reckoned with. You have that energy in you. You are so ill. You are so wonderful. Like, it's great. Okay. So we have, I forgive myself for looking to others for proof that I am worthy. Now, this has a lot to do with self-trust. This little lock here, this is with trust. I choose to believe that it is in those lapses in external validation that I am able to cultivate a truer understanding of my innate ability to be loved, trusted, and valued. So a lot of us seek validation from other people. And then the reason why we keep seeking it is that when people say, oh my goodness, yes, I loved, oh yes, you're perfect, oh yeah. But if you don't believe that for yourself, you will ask 100 and infinite people for their opinion. But if you don't believe it, nothing is going to stick. It's not going to stay. So you have to create this self-awareness, like I am power, I am light, and this shell that I'm in, if you crack this shell, like you take a little chisel or a little hammer, don't really do this please, but if you just and you hit it like this, like, let me use this highlighter in you, and a little crack comes out, it's gonna have like a glow, like sparkle that's gonna come out. That's what you're made of, because you are worthy. But you have to forgive yourself. Like, it's fine. Like, okay, you look for validation from outside, and that's cool. But look for validation from inside. Know that you are everything that you are looking for out there. You already that. I forgive myself for inviting the experience of suffering by creating attachments to a specific outcome. Yeah, Look at this. Like, it's like go with the flow. But you're forgiving yourself, so don't be rough. I choose to believe that although I may have my preferences, life is working to bring me something even greater than I could ever imagine. Like, I may not get what I or go where I want, but I end up where I needed to be, that kind of thing. Like, we don't know what it is that we truly need. We know what we want, what we think we might want, but is it what we need? And is this idea of, like when somebody is crocheting and so let's say, for example, I'm crocheting here, right? And I am seeing, this is like the source. The source is looking at it from this perspective. And the source is crocheting and pulling out the needle. But in the back, this is where we are. We're like standing, like pretend my fingers are us. We are standing beneath the source, right? So we are not seeing this image. We are just seeing this thing. And we're like, huh? What is that? And it's messy on this side. So that's what we're seeing. But we're not seeing this perspective. We're not seeing this picture. So trust in this process. Release, surrender, and just trust. Like, the universe is not going to give us things that will not help us. Everything is a lesson. And we have to look at everything as a lesson. And be in the idea that, something? I am going to learn from this situation. Everything has to be a lesson. Looking at a movie, listening to a song, listening to conversations, like you'll start hearing these, and you might notice this. You'll start hearing like one line pop out when somebody speaks, and you're like, wait, what? You didn't notice anything else, but you heard that one line, or you heard this one word in a song, like it was just like boom to you. This is where the universe is speaking to you and asking you to trust the process, like trust them. And I say them because we have many energies around us. We have many energies supporting us. And we just got to be with it. You have to just be attuned to it. So we still have two more decks. How cool is that? Two more decks. So I have these messages from heaven, communication cards. And we're going to try to pull some messages. If you have anyone from heaven passed on, we'll say they're in heaven, because that's a wonderful place to be. Or messages from past on loved ones who came back as spirit guides, who are acting as spirit guides, who just want to give you some sort of guidance with. So far, the theme seems to be this idea of trust, right? Not just trusting the universe, but trusting yourself, trusting a positive outcome, trusting that you will make the right decisions, trusting that you will become balanced, you will experience joy, you will experience a connection with the universal source. So let's get some messages, please, from our passed on loved ones, and channel their energy to us. Let's see how many messages would like to come out. And this is very therapeutic, to receive a message from a passed on loved one, because it's always nice to get a message from that friend who you haven't heard from in a while. And when you get that message, you get that cute glow on your face, and you're just like grinning ear to ear, and you're like, hey buddy, I missed you, like where you been? And then to know that they're there guiding you, and that they're there sending you all this love and this comfort. Come on, guys, don't be shy. May you please have a message from our spirit guides, passed on loved ones. this we have, I'll just take this first one. We have 3. I don't know, should I take these 3 and make it 4? Yeah, we like to get messages, right? Let's do that. Let's do that. Because when we get these nice letters, it's comfy. Let's get it. Let's have the first one. Aww. Don't rush into making big decisions right now. Take your time. Yes? Take your time. Be cautious with your decisions. Take some time for yourself. Really get to know what it is that you want to do. Get to know what it is that you're releasing. And trust your situation. And just take your time for yourself. And know that everything will work out. You see, it's so in sync. So in sync. Thank you. That's 26. This is 4. You are a star stepping into the spotlight where you belong. Yeah. You're becoming one with yourself. You're becoming connected. You're becoming this 6 of Pentacles, this person who is so willing to give, who has so much to give, who is so abundant. Take control of the situation. We know you can do this. Once you accept the current situation. And explore. You can't make this up. You are being guided to move forward with confidence. This is the outcome. This is what's going to happen once you release and once you let go of that bulk, that heaviness, and say, you know something, I need to go within. I need to practice on myself. I need to make sure I take care of myself spiritually, emotionally, physically. I need to do me and make sure I understand that once I do that, everything else will be like magic. This is so lovely. Now, this set of tarot cards, I have to show you guys this. So this is known as the Practical Witches Spell Deck. 100 spells for love, happiness, and success. Like legit spell, like, you know, real spells, ingredients, and all of that stuff. So here, and the box is so cute. I like these boxes that open on the side, like they have the little flip box. Right? And you have the little guide, the book. And I have more cards in here, more messages. So what I did was I took out 44 messages that I felt was given to me, like choose this one, pick this one is nice. And that was guided from the spirits, the universe, energies. So I have these 44 messages, and we'll see where now you can receive this this here and now. What can you do in the here and now to eventually get to your adventure, to eventually get to your confidence, and to get to that attitude of gratitude where you just like, I got this. I am winning. So I'll shuffle. Shuffle these cards. Let me shuffle it properly like this. And then we'll do the fallout shuffle. So this is like the regular shuffle, right? Where you shuffle them like this, and now this way we do the fallout shuffle. So we ask Spirit for guidance and ask for, please, may we receive some energies. That's one. Some help on what we can do to help our current state of mind. What is good for us? What is going to help us maybe become more in tune with nature, not rush in anything? Help us to trust the process. Help us to know that we are guided and we are blessed. Thank you. So we have these two cards, and I'll read them. I don't know if you could see this properly. So we have Eclipse Enchantment. When the moon passes into the Earth's shadow, a lunar eclipse takes place. So we just had a full moon on the 27th. That was on Saturday. These are rare occasions that make for a truly enchanted evening. I recommend you think ahead to what you want to accomplish in this phase. Since an eclipse only lasts for a few hours, think about what you want brought out of the shadow and into the light. Do you need to dust off old dreams and infuse them with new energy? Do you need to have old hurts and wounds you need to let go of and purge from your life? This one night is perfect for the purpose of saying goodbye to the old and ushering the new. Simply plan your magical workings to coordinate with the passing shadow when the moon is in full eclipse. Treat those few moments as if the moon were in its dark phase. So you're being guided to look at the phases of the moon. The moon has so much influence on our emotions, on our state of mind, and looking at, let me see if I could give you guys the next phase. For March, we have the full moon is going to be on March 28th. We have the new moon is on March 13. And here it's asking you to look at the lunar eclipses. So maybe go online and check up when is the lunar eclipse in March 2021 and see if on that day you could light a nice candle and then speak your affirmations into the universe that night or that morning, however you choose to do it, but just to release, just asking you to release the burden and trust the process. And then the last message we have, good vibrations, chakra magic. Burning candles of specific colors is a simple and direct form of magic, right? The color spectrum is composed of 7 colors, all visible in the rainbow, and correlated with 7 basic vibrations. To combat feeling sad, wear yellow to raise your energy level. You can experiment with different combinations too. You have the root chakra, and they give the color of red. The second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, orange. The solar plexus, yellow. The heart, green. Abundance, green with abundance. The throat is blue. The third eye is usually indigo or a violet color. And then, oh, it's so fuzzy. I'm sorry. Let's see. And the crown chakra, they have that one as violet. The other one was actually indigo. So the third eye is indigo and the crown chakra is violet. So here you do some chakra healings. You can light some chakra candles. Actually, I got these off of Etsy, and these are chakra tea light candles, and they're 100% beeswax because sometimes the soy bothers me, but we have it. You little candles and you set them up and you light it up and you say your affirmations while lighting these candles. So you could combine these two messages, combine these two just for a sense of peace. I mean, you don't have to. Whatever candles you have or whatever meditation format you use, a walk in the park, a shower, a bath. These are also things that you could do, like just to get your vibration in that aligned space. So these were the messages from the universe and your spirit guides and your passed on loved ones. And I hope you can leave here feeling a little more in a higher vibration than you were when you came in, and you received a message that sticks with you, that gives you a sense like, you know what, I got this. And you are beautiful, you are very powerful, and don't succumb to the trickery. Don't allow yourself to feel like you need validation from anybody else. You are your own highest power. Okay? So, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and hopefully I see you guys soon. Take care.